So before I continue, I wanted to talk about this famous Civil War photograph taken here, right at this spot on July 5th, 1863. The famous photographer Alexander Gardner and his assistants Timothy O'Sullivan and James Gibson arrived here July 5th to take pictures of the wounded in the carnage or the Battle of Gettysburg. And so here, this is where they placed the body of a dead Confederate soldier. And I'm going to portray this not as a mocking, not in a mocking way, but in an historical, contextual way. I'm going to put my book bag over here to portray this. So I'm going to put the picture of the body up on the camera, up on the screen so you can see the side by side. So the body more than likely came from 40 yards away, and they placed him right here at this stone wall. Okay, this formation of stones right here. The body laid right like this. So basically like this, if you can see me. This is where the body was placed for the photograph. Now many yins could say, well, that's sacrilege. Why the hell would they do that? Well, they had, yes, it's in bad taste. But in another aspect, they wanted to get reactions, and they wanted to promote the battlefield, and they wanted people from around the country to see how brutal and how deadly this battle was. And so they took the artistic liberty. Many of us can say, well, that's gruesome, that's disgusting. Why would they do that? But in an aspect, yes, in one way it's sacrilegious, but in another way, it's a depiction of what happened. It's trying to promote the carnage and the death and the catastrophic things that happened at Gettysburg battlefield, especially at Devil's Den. And this was more than likely a sharpshooter's position, because many Confederate sharpshooters, after the Confederates claimed Devil's Den on July 2nd, many Confederate sharpshooters were fighting with sharpshooters on top of Little Round Top. So as yins can see, I'll climb up these rocks and I'll show yins. So look at this. This is a perfect sharpshooter position for sharpshooters up on Little Round Top. But what I'm gonna do later is I'm gonna talk further about how the positioning of these soldiers at the time helped historians and helped people lay out positioning of snipers or sharpshooters into the 1970s, which many yins are going to go, well, why would there be sharpshooters in Gettysburg in the 1970s? Why would there be snipers on top Little Round Top in the 1970s? Well, that is something I'm going to explain further. And this battlefield and the historical context of this battlefield would help the United States Secret Service know this information to place snipers in prominent, good positions to be able to survey the area for any potential threats while important people were walking around Gettysburg National Battlefield. And it was in 1978 when it happened. I'm going to talk about it further, but this was just a prominent spot I wanted to talk about because for many Civil War buffs like me, especially Gettysburg nerds, we know this Alexander Gardner picture. This is a very famous picture, and whoever knows about this rock formation, they know about the photograph. So anyway, see you later.